This podcast is sponsored by Squat, the hilarious new adult animated sitcom set in a quirky Boston fitness center. Tune in to see if Scott can keep the gym afloat amidst chaos and comedy. Streaming now on YouTube at squatspotfitness.com.
Balancing laughs and respect. Cultural sensitivity in adult cartoons. Discover how cultural sensitivity shapes the funniest adult animation series while keeping the humor smart and inclusive for all. Cultural sensitivity in animated series? Why your favorite adult cartoons might be saying, "Oops"? Alright, picture this. You're binge-watching your favorite adult cartoon series, laughing your butt off at the latest absurd plot twist, when suddenly, bam, something feels off. Maybe a character's joke lands a little less funny and a little more, "Uh-oh, that's not cool." You ever get that feeling? Yeah, that's the tricky little world of cultural sensitivity poking its head into the zany realm of adult animation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, I'm here for the jokes, the wacky characters, and maybe some adult humor cartoons that push the envelope. But here's the thing. Adult animation, especially those best adult cartoons, are no longer just brainless fun machines. They're cultural glue, social commentary, and, if done right, a clever mirror holding up what's weird and wonderful or problematic about society. And that includes respecting cultural nuances. So let's talk about why cultural sensitivity matters in adult cartoon series without turning this into a boring lecture. Because believe me, the subject can get dry faster than a pancake in a desert. Imagine your favorite comedy writer suddenly turns into a professor. No thanks. What's the big deal with cultural sensitivity anyway? Look, adult animated TV shows are crafted to entertain a diverse, global audience these days. We're talking people who crave smart jokes, but also want the creators to not totally butcher their culture or identity. It's like inviting someone to dinner and then serving them a dish with ingredients they're allergic to. Not cool. The big deal here is respect. If you want your adult cartoon series to resonate, you gotta keep the stereotypes at bay, avoid lazy caricatures, and make the jokes punchy but not painful. Because animation is a super powerful medium. Vibrant visuals plus snappy dialogue equals some seriously memorable moments. If you mess that up, you might lose your audience faster than you can say, plot twist. The tricky tightrope of humor and respect. Humor and cultural sensitivity are like oil and water, or maybe more like cats and cucumbers. One wrong move, and people jump, freak out, and suddenly your show's trending for the wrong reasons. But that's where the challenge and some serious genius comes in. Think about adult cartoons like Squat. Sitcom. It's an example where the creators managed to blend sharp adult humor cartoons with contemporary themes, including fitness culture, that don't alienate but invite everyone to join the fun. Instead of poking fun at a culture in a shallow way, it invites viewers to participate and laugh along without feeling like the punchline. By the way, if you haven't caught Squat, sitcom, do yourself a favor. Watch Squat now and join the fun over at Squat Spot Fitness. It's a fresh take on adult animation series that knows how to keep things light, funny, and inclusive, all while making sure the jokes land just right. Examples of when sensitivity became a plot point. The Simpsons. The veteran adult cartoon series has had its share of cultural oops moments over decades, often sparking intense debate. Sometimes they course correct, sometimes they don't, but the conversations these moments start are major. BoJack Horseman. This one's a champ at shining a light on difficult cultural issues with humor and heart. It acknowledges flaws, mistakes, and the messiness of identity better than most adult animation series. Big Mouth, known for some raunchy jokes, yes, but also for tackling sensitive topics around race, gender, and puberty with a surprising amount of care and insight. The key? These shows take risks, but do so thoughtfully, keeping the viewers in mind. No cheap laughs that punch down, always a nod towards inclusivity. Why should you care? Beyond all the laughs, which, let's be honest, is why we watch adult cartoons, this is about the evolution of storytelling. How do you tell jokes that don't make half the audience uncomfortable? How do you celebrate the quirks of a culture without turning it into a parody? This is what modern adult animation is grappling with and successfully cracking in ways that keep us hooked and laughing. And as fans, we're evolving too. We've got sharper antennas for offensive stereotypes and lazy humor. When a show gets cultural sensitivity right, it feels like an inside joke we're proud to share. When it flubs, well, it sparks hot takes and meme storms. Final thoughts. Comedy sensitivity equals a winning combo. So yeah, adult animation is no longer just about making outrageous characters and wild storylines. It's about being aware, inclusive, and yes, sometimes apologizing when you mess up. The best adult cartoons prove that you can have your cake and eat it too. Crazy adult humor cartoons that also show a little respect for the diverse world we live in. If you want a surefire example of this balance, go check out Squat. Sitcom. Not only does it serve up laughs, it invites you to be part of a community that's inclusive, funny, and refreshingly aware. Watch Squat now and join the fun at Squat Spot Fitness. Because who says you can't work out your funny bone and your muscles at the same time? All right, that's enough from me. Now go fire up one of those best adult cartoons and enjoy with a side of thoughtful chuckles.